When it comes to Pokemon games, Heart Gold and Soul Silver are consistently some of my favorites. I love the Pokewalker, I love walking around with my Pokemon, and I love Photon Flip. For those who don't know me, I'm Stella, and I'm very normal about shiny Pokemon. Oh! For a long time, I've wanted to do a shiny badge quest in these games. For those who aren't aware, a badge quest involves catching a shiny Pokemon before each gym leader. Because you complete both the Kanto and Johto leagues, that makes 16 shinies, all at the 8192 odds that was standard for these games. Additionally, I found myself somewhat inspired by the recently announced LEGO Pokemon sets, and decided I wanted to make a LEGO build for each badge as well. Now, I'm far from an experienced builder, especially when it comes to custom creations, so for this badge at least, I'm just going to be adapting the existing Nanoblocks design, recolored to match the shiny. Now, our first target is kind of an obvious one. In Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you can check the shininess of all 3 starters in a single reset, and fairly quickly too. This is often recommended to people as one of the quickest full odds hunts available, and a great start for people looking to get into hunting in the older games. Unfortunately, I did this hunt before I had my nice fancy capture card, so I don't have the high quality footage I'd like, but I did manage to get it on camera. I'll let the clip speak for itself on this one. Yeah, that's real. Hey, so remember how I was like, I'm just gonna do some resets of Heart Gold Soul Silver in the background while I play, because it would be really funny if I got the shiny? Yeah. Totodile. Let me just turn my camera on real quick. Oh, it's so out of focus. Let's go. Do we want to focus? Do we want to focus? No, we don't. Oh my god. I can actually do my badge quest. Oh my god. Taking nickname suggestions, by the way. I can't do a FNAF nickname for my shiny badge quest. You can't do this to me. I'm not doing that. Oh, 8192 shiny hunts are so good. Oh my god. I guess we can do Monty. And I'm just gonna pretend I don't know what it's a reference to. Look at that. It is bashful. That's so sick. Okay, we win. We've won tonight. Tonight's been a win regardless of what else happens. Meet Monty. He's the first catch of our badge quest, and a really gorgeous one at that. I really love the blue spikes. They really complete the whole look of the shiny for me. Now again, because I couldn't record it properly, I don't have the footage of me fighting Falconer, but let's pretend together, okay? Onto the build. I really wasn't lying when I said I didn't have a lot of experience building LEGO outside of existing sets. Installed LEGO Studio for this very video. I've always felt like nanoblock builds were unfortunately quite fragile, and my hope is that trying to adapt the existing instructions to work with LEGO bricks while keeping stability in mind will mitigate at least some of these issues. Once we start putting it together, the first major issue is apparent immediately. At scale, a nanoblock is around 2 plates tall. If you use bricks, you get a weirdly long and stretched out Totodile, but if you use plates, he's super short and stout instead. The solution I decided on was to duplicate each layer and stack 2 plates for each set, but it's far from perfect. If anyone has a good solution for my conundrum, feel free to let me know. Ideally, I'd like to make something that's actually designed for LEGO, but official sets seem pretty Kanto focused, at least to start, and I'd feel kinda bad just stealing someone else's design I found online and recoloring that. Some finishing touches, I added a couple of little details that don't really exist in nanoblocks. I especially enjoy these little hinge plates I use for the spikes. I feel like they add a lot of texture. Unfortunately, the pieces with 3 fingers I used for the middle back would have been a whole separate order just for them. I really didn't want to pay that extra shipping and handling fee, so I just swapped them out for more of the regular single ones instead. That's the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. I'll be continuing this as sort of a series, so definitely keep an eye out for the next hunt in my quest. If you'd like to watch me shiny hunt live, I have a Twitch channel where I usually stream a couple times a week, so feel free to come hang out. The next hunt for this quest is definitely an interesting one, and maybe one of the hardest shiny hunts I've ever put myself through, so stay tuned.